Hello there! Dzień dobry wieczór, z tej strony Franek 14 KRK. A dzisiaj sobie idziemy do Hermesa, pomówić z nim. W poprzednim odcinku dużo się działo. Też tam powycinam troszkę te momenty, żeby zmniejszyć długość odcinka. Co?
Persephone can look after herself.
She's incredible. I agree, but these are strange times. I've heard that some ungrateful delinquents plot against her.
These ungrateful delinquents. Could they be right?
Bah, you give them too much credit. Still, Persephone needs protection.
Don't look at me.
There's a friend of mine and your father's, Kyros of Zarax. He's a strong and honorable warrior. He's been abducted, but if we could free him...
You're suggesting we make a human Persephone's bodyguard?
With Kyros at the ready, the humans will think twice before attacking one of their own.
How do you know this, Kyros?
He was an aide, of sorts, to your father. Every great painter needs a hand to crush their pigment. That was Kyros, a warrior.
Okay.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were in love with Persephone.
No one understands her the way I do. Adonis, she's a cruel despot. To her husband, she's a trinket on his arm.
And what do you see?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I've never had anyone ask me before. She's... everything.
Say no more. I'll find Kyros for you.
I knew I could trust you. While you're gone, I'll arrange a meeting with Persephone. Bring Kyros to the heart of Elysium. We'll be there.
Okay. A tutaj, po drugiej stronie, tak? Okej, zatem zaczynajmy. Dobra, czas... Nie! Aleksios, proszę cię. No. Dawaj, dawaj. Okej. Kurde, hełm Isu, tak?
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
Może tędy?
Someone must be making that noise.
Okej.
You have the staff?
Heroes of Zarax? Hermes sent me.
That keymaker is predictable. I'll give him that much.
Chodź na dół, chodź. Jesteś już?
So, how do you get that staff?
Pythagoras was my father. Things happened. Now it's mine.
That right? That makes us family. I knew the man well.
I heard. This way. Persephone is waiting.
Persephone herself? This is going to be easier than I thought.
Wait. What's going to be easier? All right, Kyros, let's make this quick. You said this is going to be easier than you thought.
Since we're basically family, I'm trusting your honor. I work for Adonis.
But you were caged by humans.
Yes, and Hermes found out about it right around the time Persephone was coaxed into deciding she needs a bodyguard.
Jesteś kłamcą.
You
Sprytny.
staged the whole thing, and you're using Hermes to infiltrate Persephone's lair. Ha! You're no simple warrior.
Before I met your father, I had 4 sons, each a warrior. When my third boy fell in battle, there was only guilt. I'd cried all my tears for the first 2.
Go on.
And with the 4th, I felt longing. Sadness had become my only friend. And I had no one left to grieve. Warriors don't bring peace. They bring sorrow.
So by getting behind Persephone's defenses, you think you can prevent war? You could convince her to surrender, or distract her while Adonis escapes.
Anything but battle. But before we go to Persephone, I have to send confirmation this plan worked. Will you take me?
Fine, but be quick. We need to go to Persephone and Hermes. They're waiting. You really think you can save lives?
I'm not sure how death works in Elysium, but suffering is eternal. And that is something I can stop.
Ella,
No dawaj.
easy now.
No jedziesz czy nie jedziesz? No to są jaja?
Off we go now.
No to są... Ej. Jedziesz czy nie jedziesz? Jaki on jest żałosny. Okej. I po sprawie. Dokąd to?
Hold up. That's all of them. Let's keep moving.
Once Adonis hears my plan worked, maybe he'll stand down.
Hurry, Kyros. We need to get back to Hermes. Or Persephone might suspect something.
I hear Persephone likes to test her new recruits. I've got a bit of a temper. If you see me turning red,
I'll think of something. Come on.
Dobra, gdzie idziemy? Tam gdzieś. Aha. Na środek. Gotowe.
Where have you been? No one keeps Persephone waiting.
It got complicated. We took a less direct route.
What matters, Hermes, is I'm freed thanks to you. When I go to my queen, I will make sure she's grateful to you for my service.
Explain it to Persephone. She's waiting.
I'll make sure she knows this was entirely my fault, not yours.
I'm sorry I was ungrateful. Kyros will make a strong guard. Thank you again, friend.
Here, Hermes.
Keeper, I've been robbed.
Okej. Co się stało?
These are dark times for Elysium. Those delinquent fools have robbed even me.
What did they take?
I fashioned a key, a recipe if you will, for an eternal flame. I intended to gift it to Persephone. With it, she could shine her light, even in the underworld.
Ciekawe w sumie.
An eternal flame could bring order to this chaos.
You understand her burden better than you let on. By enduring her sacrifice, Persephone keeps us safe in the underworld.
So write the recipe again.
What I wrote took lifetimes. We can't let it stay in the hands of humans who would use it against her. Keeper! Alexios, we have to steal it back.
I'll take back this recipe, but only because I don't think anyone should have access to a flame that never dies.
These are desperate times. You've seen the cloud these delinquents cast on our golden fields.
I said I'd get it.
Ah, I thank you. You are quickly becoming my friend and ally.
An eternal flame
Skąd ten
sounds more like a myth
schemat?
than some simple recipe.
Pa, I began writing the recipe with your father. It's as real as the danger we'd face without it.
Z moim ojcem.
Why do you go to these lengths to save Persephone? She wouldn't do the same for you.
Since these humans started acting against her, she's been suffering. When she suffers, we all suffer.
Hermes, has it occurred to you she might just be using you?
Of course not. She simply needs someone to rely on. She needs me.
I'll find the rebels and get your recipe.
That's all I ask. If you are spotted or cause a commotion, we risk retaliation. Go unseen.
Siu. A jestem podwójny agent, kurde, no, podwójny agent.
Welcome to the uprising. These ruins were abandoned when Persephone constructed her paradise. We won't be bothered here.
But there are so few.
Well, thanks to you, I now have a warhorse. An invincible warhorse. Or so I'm told.
I'm not sure how much help one horse is going to be.
Most of Persephone's army consists of mind-controlled humans. Free their minds and bring them to me. We can use them as troops.
Free their minds?
My dear friend Hermes is a master manipulator.
Już to
And that
zrobiliśmy.
staff of yours looks like one of his creations. Try using that. There's an outpost southwest from here, nestled in the hand of Hades. Warriors were spotted in its paw.
Ja już to zrobiłem. Kilka. Ale trzeba więcej. Co więcej wyzwolić? No dobra. Dokąd nas zaprowadzi to dziedzictwo dłoni Hadesa.
I should watch my step around here.
No. Serio?
The flames of Hypnos are dying.
Let's go.
From their control.
No.
Victory!
No, dawaj, no. Aha, fajnie.
You've been asleep too long.
Wyzwalamy.
Wake and be free.
Okej, gotowe. Jeszcze jednego weźmiemy. Na zakładnika.
You're free from Persephone's grip.
Okej.
You surprise me. When we first met, I was positive you were sent by Persephone to
To what?
seduce me, confuse me, anything to make me forget my love. But when I asked you to weaken Persephone's influence, you did. I asked you to bring me warriors, and here they are.
And all I had to do was risk my life for you to trust me.
No one in Elysium is who they say. So when a clever warrior shows up to help me escape, you'll have to excuse me if I'm skeptical.
Time to find more warriors.
Scouts spotted one nearby. Was a Spartan hero in his former life. He's not under Persephone's influence, but keeps mostly to himself. With a champion like him on our side, we can't fail.
How will I know when I find him?
From what I'm told, you can't miss him.
Spartańskiego woja. O. Kto to jest? Spartański wojownik.
Leonidas?
Leonidas. Kurde.
You have the eyes of my daughter. So something did survive that day. How do you have this?
Mirini. She's my mother. I'm here because I need your help. I need you to fight.
O.
I have found peace here. Why would I fight?
Jesteśmy rodziną.
All my life I was told of my grandfather, the king who spat in the face of the gods and ran his spear through anyone who threatened the freedom of his people. Now I'm the one fighting for freedom, and I'm asking my grandfather for help.
We'll need to use the terrain to our advantage.
So you'll fight with us?
Not until you fight me.
O.
You say you're Marini's son. I want to see how she trained you.
Będziemy walczyć z Leonidasem. Czekaj. Chcę zobaczyć sobie. Ile czasu? 25 minut. Dobra. Kurde. O. A, nic mu się nie stało. Super. spartańskiego kopa. Dobra, chcesz zobaczyć to?
Fight well. Warriors only fight for you if you are willing to die for them.
Ale pojedynek legendarny. No. Wow.
Enemy on their last breath is at their most dangerous.
O, spartański kop. Oho. O wow. Przerwał mi to. Dziadek. Kurde. Zwinne ruchy. Masz, dziadziuś. A może chcesz w ogień pójść sobie? A on ominął ogień, skubaniec. Wow.
I could have used you at Thermopylae.
You could have used a lot of people at Thermopylae.
I am glad this spear is in your hands. I will fight with you. You have my word as a Spartan.
Thank you, grandfather.
Mamy dziadka. Leonidas. Łocie w dupę. Jakie to jest wciągające. Okej. Wyzwalamy takiego byczka większego. Hypenor. Hypenor.
This looks like the scribbles of a madman. But it's been ripped. Where's the rest of it?
Nazywają nas gośćmi, a jesteśmy więźniami. Podarłem schemat klucza Hermesa i rozdarłem kawałki naszym ludziom. Oby nikt nigdy ich nie znalazł. Wiem, że śmierć w Elysium to jeszcze nie koniec, ale i tak się boję. Żałuję, że nie ma tu mojego brata. On wiedziałby, co robić. Okej. Ostatnie słowa.
We need to get the recipe back.
About that. Here it is.
You've spared this realm great suffering, my friend. I wonder, were you spotted?
Of course not. But Hermes...
Good. We don't risk retaliation.
Nikt nie powinien.
I'm keeping these torn notes. If rebellion is coming, this power could be used to light all of Elysium on fire.
Perhaps you're right. So long as you swear to me you'll guard this secret with your life, I can rest, knowing Persephone will never be touched by this flame.
Hermes, things are worse in Elysium than I've been letting on. The rebels are organized and ready to fight. War is coming.
We must crush the force behind the chaos. Let's fight for Persephone.
You're so worried about Persephone. You can't even see you're in just as much danger.
You kept the eternal flame out of the hands of the humans, and you went unseen. We have the upper hand. We just have to strike.
Calm yourself, Hermes. It's not like you're going to go on a rampage.
And why not? There are so-called captains guiding the human forces. They invited chaos into this realm, so let's show them chaos.
Nie jesteś
At
mordercą.
least when you asked me to steal, it was from thieves. You're not a murderer, Hermes.
You made me look like a fool when I sent you to Kiros. But I can still come back from that and prove my worth.
I told you, we were diverted.
It doesn't matter. Please, I'm begging you, my friend. Help me to help her.
You think that your obsession with Persephone entitles you to her love? It doesn't! She will never love you, Hermes, and no amount of killing will change that!
Enough!
O! Będzie walka. Kurde. Hermes. O! O, cofnij się. Dobra.
Stop! You're going to kill him!
What are you doing here?
Don't question me. Thank me for stopping you both before you do something you regret.
This isn't over!
Stand down, both of you. You still have your parts to play in all of this. Now stop bickering and fulfill them.
Dlaczego ona ma tą głowę dużą? Nawet ma większą głowę od Hermesa. To jest podejrzane. Łeb jak sklep. Może tak powiem. Ale dobra, w tym odcinku to by było na tyle. Dziękuję Państwu za uwagę. I do usłyszenia niebawem. Hej, hej, bywajcie w tym odcinku. To już na pewno tyle. Strasznie dużo tego wszystkiego jest do zrobienia jeszcze. Bywajcie.